I accidentally went live too soon. Hang on a second. Curious, do you guys get your alerts when I go live? I think it works on your phone if you have YouTube. Oh, cool. All right. Obviously, you know what's going on. The sheep have just got into the market. So, again, last in, first out. Anybody who bought the market over the last 5 or 6 days are saying one thing. Oh, God, did I just chase? You did. We've been raging since October. The bull market hit day 226, I think it was, on Thursday. Friday, you actually had a blow off top, and we actually sold off for more than 7 minutes. That's the change. So, if you were looking for a reason to change from bearish to bullishness, it's exactly how you think it is. Now that they're talking about it being a bull market, it's over, Johnny. And I'm not saying it's over like we're going to crash, but the easy money has been made. Now you start getting the analysts, they're going to start upgrading stuff. You're going to get the media start talking about how there's not going to be a recession. You're going to hear about all the bullishness now. Now you run. You're right. Now you're starting to figure it out. The bull market didn't start 7 days ago. It was coming to a pause 7 days ago. We tacked on a little bit more to cushion the blow, and here we are. And I don't like to use this word, but this is what the market should be doing. We just rallied for 226 days. Give me a 3-day break, consolidation, and we'll see where we go from here. That's what we should be doing. But intraday, this is just another typical day. Carvana and Palantir out of the gate, we made money. Carvana and Palantir short, you made money. Q's long, Q's short. SOX L, short. NNOX, standard procedure, long in the morning, out of the gate, the stock tends to roll over and die. So now it was the overall, and that was today was the whole entire market. So the follow through was phenomenal, and that's all you need as a trader. So our day, my son was done within the first 15 minutes of the day. Carvana, 1 minute break. We bought the Carvana, we bought the options. He did well. Palantir didn't do the Qs long today because I was waiting for a short. Missed the short. Didn't even trade the Qs yet today. Just Carvana, Palantir. None of these $3 stock, $4 stocks, they're not even on my radar. But what I think we're going to be doing here is exactly what we're doing here. This is a big moment for the market. It's doing what it should do. You're not supposed to go parabolic for 5 straight months. 6 weeks is good. We just ripped the shorts' heads off, crushed them. The Qs got to where they had to get overextended. Anything above 370 was big. You got up to 372.50, I think it was 372.85. I think that was Friday. So now that it's the simplest thing in the world. If this market's going to break out, I'm talking about the Qs. It's Friday's highs. Friday's highs break. We're off for another. We're going up another 15. If Friday's highs stay intact and today's lows are breached, then we're going to give back a little bit more. We got another 4.5 points to the downside on the Qs, which would be awesome. You just want activity. The last thing you want is just sitting around, and you're going to get some sitting around. It is the 2 weeks summer before earnings start coming along, but when you're in the nucleus, there's always something to do, and then the bigger picture starts to fall away. You want to know the bigger picture? The bigger picture is we're in a bull market that may have come to a dramatic pause because they called it the bull market for the first time. That's how it works. It's called the Barron's effect. The Barron's, the publishers, the those not in the know who write the articles. We in the know knew the bull market started last year. And we in the know that when they start calling something a bull market, it's sort of coming to an not an end, but a pause. And the timing couldn't have been better. We ran the market. Now let's see how earnings reports come out. Let's see if economics takes, I don't know, root. Let's see if earnings mean anything. Because the way that's going to pan out is now they better be good because we've ran into their earnings. So there's going to be a lot of gaps that need to be filled. There's going to be a lot going on. And that's why if you do one and done right now, like me and my son, we did 2 trades and that's it. Sure, I'm a little bit upset that I didn't catch the QQQ short, considering I just love shorting the Qs. I missed it. I didn't want to chase. Next thing you know, I just missed the trade. Doesn't matter. I'm a little upset, but who cares? There'll be another trade, you know? But what I do like is that once you start getting into the groove, you start to realize, wow, every day really is the same day. It really, really is. And you stay, again, you don't have to be completely, boring. You want to live in some dimension, demented world of conspiracy theories. Good. Keep that over there. When you're trading, just live in the world of reality. And that world of reality is based on price. And if you live in the world of reality and you're basing everything on price, then VWAP is your savior because that's all it cares about, volume and price, which is what makes the market go round and round. And the more you start to see it, right? The more you start to see it, then you can expand from there and you'll start to see the market that what I saw it. When everybody's screaming how it's going to get worse, you see the market telling you, no, I think the worst is behind us. I think we're all right. And then you'll see how the media shifts and the narrative start to shift. And you have already shifted way before. And then you start to see how the topping formation starts to form just as the media is telling you that the coast is clear. And you start to see it. And when in doubt, zoom out. And then you see it all for what it is. It's one big manipulated, rigged casino. And we got the rigging, baby. We got the rigging. So if you're trying to make a day's pay, this is the way. Anything after that, who the hell knows what the market's going to do from this point on? I have zero clue. But the last thing I want to be doing is loading up here because that's the sentiment right now. They're saying the coast is clear. Now's the time to get in. No, no way. Now's the time to slowly exit. Hang on to some stocks if you want to own some things. You put some broader stops on something that you might be up big on, or you do what I do. You want to own some stocks, you better short them while they're getting hammered. I own Carvana. I better be shorting it on the rollover. I own Palantir. I better be shorting it on the rollover. I'm in SOXL calls. I better be shorting it against, you know, my calls. ENVX, the list goes on and on and on. Anything I own, that's how I became a trader. I would just manage my own position, manage my own portfolio instead of just because here's the idea, if you own Palantir and then you sell it, that's it, trade's over, right? And we always sell at the worst possible time. So if I want to own a stock, then I become an active trader around it. So I own Palantir. I hope it goes to 20. We've already made money on it. So now that I own it, instead of selling it every time it looks like it's going to get weak, I just short it that in that moment to offset the loss that I'm taking in the other account. And usually I don't own, let's say I own 5 contracts or 500 shares of Palantir. I'll short 1,000 on a day where it rolls over like today, and you're absolutely killing it. We were long this trade this morning, and now we are killing it on the short side. And in our other account, way out there in the distance, hey, oh, that's right, we still own the stock because it doesn't mean anything. Owning stocks is not what we do. You think Palantir is going to be $20 by December? Good for you. Good for me. That's what I think. I think Palantir will be $20 by the end of the year. Good for me. Who cares? Right? Trading VWAP reversals and rollovers, that's what you care about. Crush it, run. Crush it and run. We're not even at 1040. There's been, no joke, hundreds of opportunities to make a large amount of money. And this is not about me. It's the trade. So speaking of the trade that I'm always talking about, rollovers, VWAP, faux show bro, blow off top, finger of God, dip and rip. I'm giving 2 hour. I'm going to be doing a 2 hour free session on a Saturday because that's how much of a nerd and how much of a life I don't have. So before I go to Greece, everyone's invited. I don't care. Just send an email to the Minotaur. I'm going to pick a day. We're going to vote on it, and I'm going to do a 2 hour class and just make sure everybody has got this. Get it. Get it. It is, once you see it for how I see it, you'll never unsee it. It is the matrix. Once you see the market, how it trades on price and how it is manipulated and how it is rigged, you'll never unsee it. And then you just become an expert. Now you see it, and then you just perfect your craft. You never stop getting better as a trader. For me, it's suppressing my rage and my frustration. And, again, I've got a lot of freaking issues. But when it comes down to these trades and you become a real devout VWAP algorithmic trader, meh, emotions have no matter. It doesn't matter. It's just price. It's all rigged. And you get it. It's rigged. Good. I'm glad it's rigged. Let's play the rigging and let's get the hell out of here, because the more you stay in the casino, inevitably you're going to lose, even when you have the rigging, because the trading becomes a little bit more difficult when the volumes come down, and then you have more sideways action where you lose the advantage of what we do here. You want to be in when the best part, and that's basically what we're going to talk about. That's all we do. 7-8. 7-8 rhymes divine. 7-8. Let me see. 7-8. Probably have to do with the 8th, as a matter of fact. That's not the 4th of July weekend. The 4th of July weekend's the prior weekend, right? We're getting off on the 3rd or the 2nd or the 5th. Am I right or am I wrong? Yeah, probably the 8th. Probably the 8th TMIM. What? We're gonna just go with that one. Enery the 8th. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Enery the 8th. I am. Enery. Enery. All right, these maniacs are still trading the VSIG. What are you doing? Oh, there it is. Well, if you waited, damn. Look, I'm not trading these names anymore, but you got yourself an ass crack break at 408. Wow. Guess I should have been watching. Nice. 408 just got you 550. You better be selling. Damn. VSIG. Nobody told me what this is about. Is it a virtual cigarette company? What is a virtual cigarette? I don't know. No, we're doing a Saturday session. I'm doing a Saturday session for everybody just to show you what these charts look like. So instead of looking at my dumb face on YouTube, you'll just come to the site. I'm gonna do some charting for you. V Sig, you maniacs. No thanks. At 408, I'm interested. Not at 550. But yeah, I'd use a $5 stop on that. Space still hanging in there. Silly. By the way, that's where we are right now. Space is rallying. If we haven't scraped the bottom of the barrel yet, there it is. So where's my sports gambling fans? Huh? Did I tell you? Yankees, inevitable. They stink. They're like a freaking AAA team. Just you keep just like trading. Everything runs in patterns, patterns and streaks, patterns and streaks, patterns and streaks. Sports gambling and trading is the same exact thing. No, when is the mark? Maybe we do it the day. No, I'll be in down the shore, I guess. I don't know. What day is the holiday come out on, actually? July stock market closure. Tuesday the 4th. Is that this weekend? Usually I get an old link. New York Stock Exchange 2023. So we're off on the 4th. Yeah, let's do so the 4th will be gone. Saturday, that's Saturday. Yeah, that's the Saturday we do things. So next Saturday, yeah, probably the 8th would be good. I just have to ask the real boss. That's my wife. You never know what's going on. July 8th. Damn, that Carvana short turned out to be something. Well, then again, anything you traded long turned into an equal and greater short. I love days like today. July 8th. Yeah, that probably is doable. Do it. Do it. So be afraid, is what I'm trying to tell you, right? The sheep trade is on, right? The media, the interweb, they they're trying to convince you that the coast is clear now, right? The coast has been clear. So maybe now it's not so clear. I'd be afraid. Again, I have maybe 3.5% of my net worth in the stock market. I don't own stocks. I don't like it. I'm not good at it. And if it's not the QQQ, I generally lose. I'd rather play the NNOX for what it's worth. You know what it's worth? It usually rallies in the morning and then rolls over and dies every day, and you can make a living off that stock. I mean, really. I mean, seriously. Today, for a second there, I was like, "Oh, maybe today's the day it doesn't roll over," and there it goes. Because when it broke over 20 and a half, I was like, "Oh, maybe today's the day it goes to 22." Nah, no, go right back. Just garbage. I still think it's getting taken over, but man, what a frustrating stock to own because it's green almost every morning and then it's not. But speaking of chop, if this market's going to chop now, it'll be to the upside because now that we've sold off, if we stabilize and we get another move, I'm going to look at all these stocks again now as possible buys. Carvana down here at 24 bucks, see if it holds. Palantir's right back down to what, 1550, right? No, 1580. Waiting to see Rivian at 15. And that's about it. So yeah, just send the email to my man, the Minotaur. If you haven't taken a whirl with us yet, send the email. We're getting to it. One of these days we'll have automation. Actually, never. We'll never be automated. I'm still reading emails from 2014. So yeah, prepare. This is all about preparation. It was a nice day. Nice day. Now you call it quits. You don't have to keep pushing today. You had the up, you had you down. You're probably gonna get some chop sideways action now. But the overall tone is down. Usually blow off top, you'll get 3 down days. So this is day 2. And usually you'll get one more down day, and then we'll see where we are tomorrow. But now is not the time to be building positions long. That was a year ago. All right, I'm gonna go take an oatmeal bath. Still covered in freaking poison ivy. Sick. My thoughts on gold down. We rolled over, broke that support, tried to come back. We're under the monthly. The question is, do we give back? It was a 3 month area where it was important to look at. Maybe it was 6 months. Yeah. $4 more to the downside is kind of where we broke out from. I stopped buying silver because I could probably wake up 20 years from now and it'll be the same price. I'm not. I was like rushing to buy like silver rounds and stuff. Yeah, I'm in no rush now. But yeah, we are in the second and a half or second day of selling. Usually you get 3 more. I mean, one more. Cool. That's the trip I'm going on. No, wait. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing Athens, Crete, and Santorini. Yeah. It would have been nice if we would have taken this Carvana short a little bit seriously. Damn, man, this thing gave it all back and then some now. Now, usually the buying, once we start selling, we usually sell off till, well, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Palantir is actually at a pretty critical level, but I'm not a fan of buying anything right now. 1523 next. Set my freaking legs on fire. No, today's the kind of day where you walk away. I mean, there was thousands of trades to be done. I mean, any of our go-to names at the beginning of the day were profitable trades. They all became shorts on the rollovers on the VWAP breaks. And now you're just, if you're short something right now, you're just in the process of still milking your short. There's no reason to cover. If you're short Palantir, 1581, you're still looking to see if it goes to 1550. Carvana, you know, same thing. I mean, every chart's exactly the same. The market's just completely, it's just one big freaking rollover. There's not many stocks that are bucking the trend, the overall trend today. And on that note, I'm actually going to go look for something else to do. But a donut? Who? Sure. How'd you get home?
Mom. Well, she's at work, but I drove her car back here.
Oh, I thought I was going to help you. It's funny, the AAOI stock is the one that held up the best. But yeah, so just like if you were long and then everything rolled over, the shorts are going to want to cover eventually too. So if you're thinking about buying Palantir, again, by the way, could we rally today? Why wouldn't we? The answer is yes. No. Maybe. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I think. You see what the market just did on Palantir? Here, that's the only thing that matters. It just hit the pre-market lows and held. So now buyers are coming in. They're thinking, hey, I could buy this stock at 1570 using the pre-market double bottom. If I'm wrong, I'm out 6 cents. If I'm right, I'll make 70 cents with a VWAP retrace. See what I'm showing you? See how it just tested the pre-market lows? So it triple bottom at the pre-market lows. The buyers show up. Now everybody who's bought the stock is using the double bottom as their out. Limited risk. If it starts to rally, they make money. If they don't, they lose just a very, very small amount of money. And that's it. That's trading. Trade with risk reward in your favor. And if you stay disciplined, inevitably you come out ahead. Would anybody be shocked to see the market go up today? Would anybody be shocked to see the market go green and end up at the end higher at the end of the day? We've seen it, for 6 months now. Every dip is being bought, but you got to appreciate the sentiment that it's changed. I'm telling you, it's changed because of Friday's action. Blow off top, and we never got back above it. Today confirmed the weakness, and now we're in the week. If I had to choose a side, I'd say today's not going to be the day where we rally back to the highs of the day. That doesn't mean you can't have a tradable rally, but I would actually be kind of shocked to see the market at the highs of the day today. But what I'm not shocked about is NNOX. Right? Just go back to why we're here, what you're trying to do. We have stocks that are so predictable now that you have to put the trade on. When you see NNOX green in the morning, you could just sit here going, okay, when does it roll? Oh, there's the VWAP rate. Short it. You could just wait. And today was that kind of day where if you thought today was going to be choppy and we rallied out of the gate, you waited for the rollover because that's what you believed. And then the VWAP confirmed your belief. And then everything that we traded on the long side, you shorted it. Carvana, Palantir, Qs, NNOX, ENVX. And and then you realize that you're Bill Murray and you live in the same day over and over again. If I didn't change my shirt every once in a while, it'd be the same video every day. Right? That's why I grow hair on my face to remind me that it's not the same day every day. Because man, I don't even know what day it is sometimes because it really becomes very repetitious. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some breakfast. It's 11 o'clock. Again, the day is in hand. The kid did all right. He did his two trades. And I'm still glad we don't own Hood. You see how awful that stock is? You got to 10, you even got to the 1020, but don't ever think the stock's ever breaking out because it never does. It's just garbage. I thought you'd have some follow through once you got over 1015. Still didn't get anything. All right, my friends, don't chop yourselves up. Not a bad day. I don't know if you guys are trading VSIG still. Let me see what happened to that. VSIG, you maniacs. Oh my God. You guys, by the way, we joke around a little bit, but the best trade to do is these $5 stocks. When I say I'm not going to trade them, you get them. And I'm not joking. If I buy them, they don't work. I get the CN, I get the ORFs and ALFs. I get the ones that I buy more and they go to zero and I'm still in them. If I like one and I say, all right, I'm not going to trade it, I guarantee I'm not going near it. That's the one that goes from 4 to 675. So if anybody really wants to know what this is all about, I will just, if you really need to make money in the market, just send me what you own. I'll buy one share of all the stocks you own. I'll take small losses on them all, and then they'll probably go up for years and years and years. Because again, don't forget my other persona. I am also the prophet of profit. Oh wait, where the hell's my jacket? Who stole my trading smock? I am the savior of companies. Even if your company's I should just pitch myself out to CEOs. Oh, your company's on the verge of bankruptcy? Wait a second. Let me buy it and quickly sell it, and you'll be good forever. I am the savior of companies. The illusion becomes real. All right, you kids out there. I'll see you tomorrow, and then I'm probably not going to be around Thursday. Got some two dead shows to hit to this week, and then my concert season will be coming to an abrupt halt. Anyway, I'll fee you when I fee you. All right. For now, peace.